downloaded the new update for the quad Cortex, which has in it the mono synth, which makes your guitar sound like a synthesizer. Now, one thing that's cool about synthesizers is that you can kind of make them sound like strings, like a violin or like a cello. And I thought, maybe I can get my guitar to sound like a violin. So I have here a preset that I made with the mono synth on it, a few other things. I put a cab after it, compressor in front of it, and then here I put some volume controls. I'm controlling the volume swells with a foot switch. You can also adjust that with the attack ratio to have a delayed attack if you don't have a foot switch to control the volume, or with the guitar's volume knob. That works too. So yeah, the lower notes kind of make your guitar or a bass I thought was really cool sound like a cello, and if you play in the upper range you kind of get a violin sound. The thing is, when you're playing with the synth, it's picking up the note you're playing on guitar and it's converting it to like a synthesizer sound, and if you're having any kind of string noise, it's going to sound pretty awful. So I'll give an example of kind of sloppy playing and what that kind of gives. So you hear that kind of all that string noise? That's what you want to avoid. So you have to play very clean. You have to really mute everything you're not playing. But then it works quite nicely. So you just have to be very careful when you play. I put two presets here. The first one is for slow strings and the second one for fast. So basically the first one just has a slower attack. If I play a note, it kind of swells into it and it rings out a bit longer, and in the second one just has a bit of a faster attack. If you're kind of playing a faster violin line. Even then, I find that it works better with the slow strings, so you probably don't want to do some kind of crazy shred solo with the violin sound. You know, your Paganini kind of... You can, I mean, it sounds cool, but it doesn't sound like a real violin, I feel. But the slow one I find quite nice if you're playing, you know, maybe you're just playing a ballad with a band and you want a kind of slow violin texture. So I've got here in the first spot of my effects chain just a compressor. The sustain I have pretty long, attack, medium tone is all just right up the middle, just to give a bit more of an even tone. Then I have the mono synth. So what I have going on here is oscillator 1 with this kind of wave here. I've got the attack here. For the slow strings I have it just farther, and with the faster strings I just put it pretty much to 0 at, like, you know, 2 milliseconds or something. Then I've got here a cab. Right now I just have a 1x12 cabinet here, just kind of rounded out the tone, made it sound more like strings, I thought. Then here I have a noise gate, and here I have a volume setting that I control with the foot switch. Then I put some EQ on it. I found if you boost these kind of mids right here around 1K, that kind of helps to give the strings tone, and then you kind of dip out the higher frequencies to avoid the more harsh synthesizer sounds, and this kind of smooths it out like how strings would sound. And then here I put another compressor after it to, this is kind of to have your DI signal more compressed, and then this kind of compresses the general tone that you're getting after all the synth effects. Then here I put a delay. It's just a standard kind of delay here, and some reverb The reverb, I feel, really kind of gives it an ambiance of playing in a hall. Like I chose a hall reverb for this because, you know, that kind of gives the string quartet type of feel. So yeah, this is what I'm doing here. Feel free to download the preset from Cortex Cloud. I'll put a link to that. So I'll upload this preset to the Cortex Cloud so you can download it and experiment with it too. And I'll be uploading more videos delving into the synthesizer for the Quad Cortex and just the tones in the Quad Cortex in general. So if you want to check those out, please like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more Quad Cortex videos coming up because I've had this Quad Cortex for a while now, and I'm really impressed with what it can do. And there's endless possibilities with the kind of sounds and tones you can get with it. So I'll be trying to share some of the cooler things that I found within the Quad Cortex in these YouTube videos, amp reviews and stuff like that, effects, and so yeah, stay tuned for those.